everyone, and welcome back to All the Mods 9. Let me just start off by saying, we have quite the base happening at the moment. We've got, a bunch of little projects that were started, some of which have been completed, some of which, a little bit not so completed. Last episode, we added to that mess with this contraption over here. It is an automated mystical agriculture altar, or infusion altar. Now, it's somewhat easy to automate one of these, but the trick is to set it up in such a way that you can expand it vertically infinitely and still have it work essentially. It sounds a lot easier than it ends up being because you have to worry about timing and making sure that if one altar finishes before the other one, it still works. This thing looks messy, but it should work. At the very least, it should work. We've got dirt seeds automated that we can test out, so I can order 10 of these if we want. I tried with 11 last episode, and it works, so even an odd number works. And we can obviously expand this up as needed. And it should be pretty good. so that should work. Currently, it's not fully automated in terms of the item ends up there, not in our system. And we'll probably, send it into the system using something at a later date. But the rest of it is doing what it should be doing, so that's good. Now, what do? Well, upon building this, and upon doing some other stuff, I've been called out for my ill practices. And by that I mean in terms of my lagginess around the base. Now, obviously for myself, just playing, it's not really a problem. But if you were playing on a bigger server or later on in the pack, especially if you start expanding some of these things, essentially making anything that we've got here larger and larger, you want to make sure that you're doing it essentially in the laggiest, the least laggiest way possible, because obviously that helps out on servers and whatnot when you've got tens or hundreds of people playing in and out throughout the day. But also obviously for yourself, once you start essentially building a base the size of multiple people's bases, you've got to start worrying about your own performance, and it can affect your single player. It's been a while since that's happened to me in single player, but I do recall some laggy days in the past. Now, I did a profile with observable. This thing is a keybind. I will show you how to do it because usually we do get questions. Category, observable. Give this a little a hotkey to bind it to. And what you can do is you can run a profile by scrolling this. It changes the duration. The longer it is, the more accurate it is. I usually just do about 30 seconds. And then when you turn on your overlay, essentially you want to look for the red things around your base. Now, some things, if you have just one machine that's red and it's only in the hundreds, you're probably fine. The problem is when you start making a bunch of these, some of them get into the 900s, and it can add up. It can become laggy. Now, once again, it's not that bad, but with this machine, I did plan to make it even bigger than it is now. So it is good to check in with your structures and make sure that they are somewhat server friendly. All you need to understand is that the larger the number, the worse it is, but also usually not the end of the world. And as you can see over here, we're looking pretty good in terms of performance, at the very least while this guy isn't running. And most of our base is kind of fine. Sometimes you can run into issues with pipes. For example, this guy here is stressing out a little bit, pulling items out of here. I'm not sure how you can pull this guy to make him less of a large number. Maybe adding filtering could work. I'm not sure though. Maybe if I added hashtag forge tools. If we submit that as a specific whitelist on what it should look for, that might help. It also might not. I'm not sure. We can wait the 30 seconds, see if the number goes down. But this armory has honestly been very confusing to me regardless. It claims it's empty, which is a problem. But I don't understand where the stuff's going. We don't have a trash can attached to this system, as far as I know. Obviously, we've got the enchantment extractor that was receiving items, but it's meant to put those items back. I'm not sure. We have extract, obviously, as an option. But even then, I don't know where it's going. I have no idea. But all I know is that this guy's a bit laggy. And hey, look, adding that filter did help this guy out. He's no longer stressing out as he was before. Cool. Nice. There you go. If you have a laggy pipe, maybe give it a filter, see if that helps out. But it leads to what I want to do this episode. So this system over here is, a little bit of a problem. We can look in here and see what we've gotten. The only thing we want from this entire contraption here is this dysprosium. So we've got a bunch of junk regardless. On top of that, these guys They're not fast. It looks like we're actually completely out. How much is in these? 1 stone, 1 stone. So we're not even making nearly as much as we want. And another thing you might have noticed, these guys down here say that they're not creating that much lag. I think they are. I think they are a little bit more laggier than they look. I think that's the pipe that's not causing any lag, but I think the actual mod does a little bit of logic calculation that it doesn't tell you about. I could be wrong. All I know is that in the lag profile profiler I looked at, so like this link down here, integrated dynamics was quite near the top in terms of server performance. All right, so what's my plan? Well, the whole purpose of this guy wasn't just to make this dysprosium, but it was to make this dysprosium to allow us to make nether stars. Now, we do have a few other options nowadays to get more nether stars. I will also finish up making this time in a bottle a little bit later, but for now, nether stars, right? Obviously, you can grow them from mystical agriditions, I guess. There seems to be a Greg Tech star you can get at some point. Obviously, we're combining them at the moment. I don't know. That's pretty much it. But you can also get them from withers. Now, there's a few ways to farm withers. One is by simply building them. We have access to a bunch of wither skulls. And then, in theory, I just set those guys up to build there's either a wither builder block, or you can even use the constructors from Refined Storage. We've done that before, and that worked pretty well. Or we can consult the clipboard of commenter knowledge. And we have this from HatsJohn362. We can create a wither spawner as in what's this guy doing? As in an apotheosis wither spawner, like a proper monster mob spawner. We can do that apparently. All we have to do is trap a wither soul in a box from Evilcraft. That's step 1. Then we use that soul in a machine from Evilcraft. It's very vague. I'm not sure which machine. And then we get the spawn egg. Then win-win. Okay, so first step is to try and decipher this. Trap a wither soul in a box from Evilcraft. So we will do @evil. Then we have all the Evilcraft here. Then I'll search soul, I guess. And what do we have? We have infested soul sand. We have a dark tank full of soul lava from Oldemodium. Okay, and then also some soulium. Okay, so that didn't really help. What about box? What boxes do we have? Okay. Box of Eternal Closure. I have a feeling that we use this guy to capture that wither soul. So this guy's going to need a potion of weakness, 2 of them, as well as some crushed dark gem. I think we can do that. And then some sort of ender chest. Probably that guy. So let's see if we can do that. So crushed dark gem is going to be some of our dark gem. You guessed it, crushed. All right, we've got our squeezer here, so we'll crush them there. Awesome. The potions of weakness, do we have any lying around? We do. Beautiful. We were making these back when we were making our villager trades quite insane, to where it's 1 emerald to like 1 ender pearl type thing. So luckily we didn't use them all back then. I think there's a proper converter block that... oh, he made his way over. I was like, I haven't seen that guy in a little while. But yeah, we're pretty much there. Okay. This guy should be auto-emptying. Yep, cool. So we're good. We can make this guy. Boom. Box of Eternal Closure. Now, this guy has a Vengeance Spirit. In terms of these boxes, we do have one that has a Direwolf 20 in it. Believe it or not. But then we've also got the Box of Eternal Closure. Contents Vengeance Spirit. Now, does Evilcraft have a book? I think... I want to say it does. As in like a manual that I can read. No, that's just the block. We don't want a block. We want something with knowledge. Preferably. What's this? Origins of Darkness? Okay. I mean, this kind of sounds like... That sounds like a teaching book, right? I think so. Oh, welcome to Evilcraft. Here we go. Evilcraft is a magic mod based on somewhat evil things. Collect the blood of your enemies and harness the power of an ancient source of evil. Everything in this mod can be found in the guidebook, The Origins of Darkness. To get started, find yourself some dark gems. And we get it as a quest reward. I will happily take that. Otherwise, if you're in a different pack or something, feed a darkened apple to a mob. And then quickly throw a book at it, it looks like. Alright, cool. So, boom, boom. We have Origins of Darkness. And so we've got some interesting things here. We've got a vengeance spirit in a box. After monsters die, catching spirits. Okay, we'll start at the start. How many pages? Okay, not too many. Then we go to the next category. Alright, so other people find it strange, but I always watch closely when beasts die. I notice that they mostly give off some strange dark purple aura, which quickly fades again. I notice that I can use some of the crushed dark gem to construct a ring, which allows me to fully see those auras of the mobs I kill, though it looks like they can see me as well. They always try to follow me, and when they touch me, they do some minor damage, after which they dissolve into thin air. Okay. Activating the ring gives me some amazing powers, but this seems to attract and anger some spirits, although most of these spirits are unrecognizable for some reason. Okay, cool. So we can craft this ring. That's probably what we'll do. And then we need to catch the spirit. On some of my adventures, I discovered some strange purple boxes which contain some distorted spirits. It looks like these spirits were captured a long time ago and have since been degrading. I don't think they can be restored to their original state though. I was able to reverse engineer these boxes to be able to craft them myself. In this process, I also discovered how to freeze spirits so that they can be absorbed by these boxes. I enhanced the vengeance ring with this technology to make a vengeance focus that can be used to target spirits and catch them. Maybe I can use these contained spirits for something later. Excellent. Okay, so we made a box. We need to make a vengeance focus. So pretty much a ring with a little bit more and you get a vengeance focus. Right click to enable vengeance spirit freezing beam. Okay, cool. Okay. They can do some nasty damage if you're not careful. I noticed that these spirits seem to be annoyed by dark gems, but they still ignore feeling... But they still ignore feeling that if they see you... my brain can't comprehend that sentence. I noticed that these spirits seem to be annoyed by dark gems, but they still ignore feeling that if they see you. Sure. They ignore that feeling if they see you. Gotcha. It should be, yeah, I getcha. The power of fire and a larger amount of dark gems seems to change the way the spirits attack you though. Instead of taking damage, you will now only be a bit more hungry, which might be better than the alternative. Simply make yourself invisible. A spectral glasses allow you to see any spirit without them being able to see you unless they were already out for your soul. This does, however, require some otherworldly material to craft. Maybe I'll come across it later. So spectral glasses need Garmonbosia. Sure. And 2 vengeance rings. Or one of these. Cool. Okay. Nice. Dark block in a furnace. Or spectral glasses, which need some other stuff. So let's get some of this stuff bookmarked. So spectral glasses, we'll bookmark that. Garmonbosa, we'll get that at some point. Vengeance ring, sure. A dark block gem, dark gem block, dark block. I think it's called a dark block. Dark block. Okay, awesome. At evil, will that help? Yeah, here we go. So this thing in a furnace makes a burning gemstone. Okay, so what's this? What is that? I would need a Promise of Tenacity 3 and a Materialized Vengeance Spirit to make a Garmonbosia. I think that's beyond us, at least at the very moment now. It's beyond us at the moment. But the rest of this stuff I think we can make. So, Vengeance Ring we place that in the middle. We then have a Vengeance Focus. Cool. Now, do I need a ring on top of this as well? I'm not sure. Might attract or summon vengeance spirits. Right click to toggle boost. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so I think we need the ring as well. So we get both of these. Alright. On top of that, we'll get one of these dark blocks. And we'll go ahead and smelt that guy up. Get us one of these burning gemstones. And this should keep us safe. Passively converts vengeance spirit damage to hunger. So then we've got our box of eternal closure. And so what I need to do now is go and kill a wither. That is allegedly the play. So let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Our armor isn't anything too fancy at the moment. It's decent. We've got a lot of health as well. We've got pretty strong weapon, I guess. It does a decent amount. We probably could be justified in making an Oldemodium. Anything. Even Oldemodium. Oh, actually, Oldemodium armor. Oldemod Chest plate. What would that be? 9 and 4. They're pretty good. The thing is, to upgrade them, right? I need the vibranium upgrades and stuff, and I don't have those. And I'm under the assumption that you need to find them in a bastion. Yeah. Okay. Well, we can't do that just yet. That's fine. They don't have any silent gear qualities to them. All right. We could make the weapon, which would do 5 attack damage. Or no, sorry, 16 attack damage with 5.5 speed. The speed's pretty good. That would be the main benefit, is that you'd be able to spam click it. But it does a little bit like... I don't know. It is tempting. It has the entity reach as well. Okay. Cool. Well, we're fine. I reckon we're good at the moment. All right, let's go for soul sand as well. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And I think I'll do this in the mining dimension. It's a nice flat area. As long as we go out quite far, we should be fine. And if we need to get back here, it's, you know, I'll hop on a skip away, I guess. Okay. Oh, is this stuff all that's dug out? Oh, yeah. Okay. We've dug out quite a bit. Alrighty. So, how's this going to work? My understanding, I activate this guy. I possibly activate this guy as well. Maybe we do that after we kill the wither. Spawn the wither, kill the wither, activate it. Then we capture it. It says it's already got a vengeance spirit in it. That's what I'm not happy about. Okay, there that is. I've activated the ring. Nope. I've now activated the ring. The ring is enabled. Okay. And he's gone. He hit me a little bit and then vanished. Gotcha. Cool. And so now this is an empty box. Awesome. So, hold on. Okay. Let's go into video settings, extras. Let's make sure we have entity distances on max so that we can see it from afar. Yep, so now we can see it very far away. Spawn the wither here. Kill the wither. Bada bing, bada boom. Now, I could make a box that would make it harder for the wither to escape. What? I've been hit with Mahatsuke bleeding. I don't know who's responsible for that, but it's fine. Actually, do you see what's on the map? What am I looking at? Oh, these are all vengeance spirits that have escaped, I guess. I don't see them though. Is that what that is? Am I meant to see them? Okay, I see them on the map, but obviously I don't see them in person. I think one of our armor, rebounding knocks the mobs far away when they attack me. That could be a problem here, but we'll see. All right, let's pretend everything's fine and just spawn a wither. That's a classic. All right, here we go. Wither is spawning. There's also the mob duplicator. That's another option, I believe. Maybe. I'm not actually sure if you can pick them up with that. We'll have to see. All right. Here it goes. I'm not sure what's to happen in the next few seconds, but I guess we're going to see. This could end up horribly. All right. The wither has spawned. I'm now fighting the wither. Might be a little bit laggy as I fight it, so I apologize. I'll come back when he's lower health, hopefully. All right. I'm now realizing that this spirit has got a long way to go if he's to follow me. Back to the land. Okay. There's the spirit. Okay, he's falling, thankfully. So are we. Okay. There he is. Yep. Come here. I don't actually remember where the thing is. Actually, I think it's this way. Okay, here's the box. Here's the box. Hold on. Hold the phone. Ah! No! God, that's because of my... curse you, physics mod. Alright, I'll be back. I'm back. Yoo-hoo. With a spirit. Alright, I might have to kill another wither. Cursed. I mean, it does say that there's one here, maybe... No? Not quite? Okay. By the way, I will make an Adamantium sword. It's better. To put it simply, it's better. I haven't used it yet, but the speed swinging against that wither was a problem. Whereas this, as you can see, look at how fast that is. I can pretty much just wham this guy away and it should do pretty good damage. Obviously, I'd love to upgrade this guy to be a vibranium sword, so he's even faster and better. But once again, I need that thing. Yeah, I need that thing. And I don't have that thing, so that will be a job for another day, I believe. This time I've got the box on me, so it should be good. And I've turned off the breaking particles for it, so it should be fine when it breaks this time. It shouldn't break my game as well. So we'll try this again. I think that was a vengeance spirit just hitting me then. It's fine. It's fine. We should be good, though. I can't hit you here. No. Alright. Patience. Patience. I'll show me attacking this guy for a little bit just to see how the new sword weighs up, I guess. Yeah. Alright, he boomed. And now, let's see. I'm still missing a lot, but I think I can just spam it a lot faster, so it's a little bit more reliable. Honestly, outright spamming it isn't even that bad. It does a decent amount. Alright, he has been defeated. There is the wither. Wait here. I've got my vengeance focus, so I'm going to right-click this to activate it. No, I'm going to shift right-click it to activate. Oh! Maybe? Huh? Oh, we did it! I genuinely didn't expect that to work as well as it did. Okay, so I hold shift, and you right click with this guy, and he shoots like a laser at him, almost like the Ghostbusters thing. Stops him. Then simply drops the thing at its feet, the empty box, and he'll suck him up just like the Ghostbusters. So here he is. Now, hopefully I don't crash picking this guy up. Huzzah! And it has contents wither. Ooh. All right. Let's consult the archives. Let's consult the wonderful scrolls. Okay. So, trap a wither soul in a box from Evilcraft. Job done so far. We'll get hit a little bit. That's fine. Then, use that soul in a machine from Evilcraft to get the spawn egg. This is the trick. Okay, so let's have a look first. Evilcraft. What machines are there that I can put this thing in? Obviously, there's the blood infuser. There's no way you just chuck it in there. I have seen Spirit Furnace. That will obtain their drops. That doesn't sound like it'll give me their egg, for example. But maybe, because I think the rest, there's not really machines. There's some pedestals. They drain blood. What looks... A soul spirit reanimator. I mean, that's going to be the thing, right? That sounds like exactly what we want. Okay. Spirit reanimator. Let's grab this Origins of Darkness and have a look in here. So, I think we would be at this part abusing spirits, right? Then we get to actually use them. Spirit reanimator. After the discovery of the spirit furnace, I was still determined to revive those spirits. To solve the problem of unstable mobs, I put them inside eggs, as an attempt to stabilize them. This process still requires some substantial amount of blood and, of course, an empty egg. An empty egg. Because of this more advanced process, spirits will be completely used up, so only one egg can be created per spirit. Some mobs, however, seem to refuse to enter the egg, so their spirits will be lost forever. Oh. So we might not be able to get away with this. We might not be able to put a wither in there. We'll try though. We'll try. Okay, so spirit reanimator, lots of blood, empty egg. The empty egg, I assume they just want an egg. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think there's an evil empty egg. Or is there? Okay. Yeah, there's no just... I think it just wants an egg. And we're pretending that this is an empty egg. And that there's nothing in it. Sure. Whatever floats your boat. Okay, so... Let's let's head back home. Oh, I'm surprised how good we were there. We're pretty much there. It'll be a bit laggy because obviously my game crashed, so like the world's reloading in. So please bear with me. We can also, now that we're done fighting stuff, lower some of this stuff down. That should be pretty good for the frame rate as well. Cool. Okay, so we have Contents with us. Can I? Oh, yeah, I won't be able to revive Direwolf 20. we can pretend. All right. So I need the Spirit Reanimator. This guy's going to need a Blood Infusion Core. Now, this is where it can get a little bit messy. We're going to need to automate blood to some extent. And that's kind of a problem. There are trees, and that's probably going to be our best bet. Yeah, there are trees. Okay, so blood sapling. Nope. It's probably like an evil sapling. You know what I mean? On the topic of that, we do have we've got bloody cobblestone. We've got condensed blood. We can get some blood. I'm not sure if we can get enough. Undead sapling, that's the one. But yeah, we can at least put this thing to work. Do I dare add it to the list of trees over here? This guy, oh, no way he can be botany potted. Oh, GG, wrap it up. Job done. Oh, hard work? Throw it away. What, me talking about playing the game legitimately? Nah, you got the wrong guy. Sorry, mate. Nah, different guy. Nah. I love mystical agriculture. What are you talking? Botany pots, I love them. What are you talking about? I absolutely love it. Here we go. Let's slap it there. Nice tree on the windowsill. Let's go ahead and grab it. Dirt out. Wonderful. Oh yeah, I should probably turn off my my vengeance ring so I don't attract every single mob on the planet. Okay, boom. So this guy's gonna grow relatively slowly, but he will grow. I almost want to say that we've placed one of these down before. You know what I mean? It feels like something we would have done. Because if we have the sapling to begin with, I would have thought that we were smart enough to do that, but maybe not. Either way, that's fine. So then we can start making this stuff, right? All of these can be made in either the blood infuser, which can obviously get blood, or a hardened block, which you can dry blood in a basin. I am confused. How else are you meant to get this? Oh, I think you congeal it. Yeah, liquefies with rain or by breaking it. Oh, that's how you liquefy it. I think if you put the blood in a block, it'll turn into the blood. Does that make sense? But we can obviously, we've got a squeezer, so we can do that. Cool. Okay. So, all that's left is for this guy to speed up. I do wonder, can we make use of one of our trillion bones to make bone meal and speed it up this way? Why yes. Yes, you can. The problem is, because it's a hopper one. Okay. Oh wait, no, I just need to wait for it to ungrow and essentially harvest itself. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay. So here's what's gonna happen. Over here, we have the squeezer automated here. And we're currently importing out the stuff, right? What I'm gonna do is I'm going to attempt to import out the liquid. I don't think this will work because, oh, actually, yeah, that's going to go into that. You know what? The blood can go in there. I think that's fine, actually. Hold on. What's the plan here? Blood goes in here and it dries. Then we get hardened blood. And then I can re-blood that by breaking it. So I can place it down and break it. And we get the liquid blood that I can then bucket up. Cool. Yeah, that's perfect. So all I need to do is add a pattern for making blood. And because we want to always get a full block's worth, we need 1,000 millibuckets regardless. So if we search, well, I guess we can just go in here and click on blood. We're going to be squeezing the logs. Possibly the leaves, maybe. But mainly the logs, I guess. The logs will give 100. So the plan here will be to click this in here. Left click on this guy. Do 10. Left click on this guy. And get him up there to 1 bucket's worth. And then we'll go pattern. That should obviously make a bucket's worth. Let's go ahead and get a couple more of those guys cooked up. Bada bing, bada boom. So that should be good. And I'll preemptively do the leave one. I'm not sure if we necessarily need to, but we'll do it. So it might make some of that. Cool. Sure. Why not? What's the percentage on that, by the way? Is that worthwhile even thinking about? Oh, it's 100% that you'll get that. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, okay. Sweet. So we get that 100%. So I'm going to times this by 20, times this by 20, which should take it up to 1 bucket's worth. If I can press 0. Beautiful. And then this will obviously get 20 from. Cool. That's a deal in my book. We'll jump back over here. Slap both of these guys in there. Undead log equals blood. That equals that. Cool. Nice. Okay. Well, yeah. Allegedly, that's good to go. So, all that's left is obviously to put this stuff into the system. Now, what I want to do is I want to use a framed something. And I think there are frame drawers. Now, I would probably... What are we going to get from this? Sticks are one thing. What else? Sticks. And then I think the sapling here. Chance 100, chance 1. Okay, it's a low chance. We will do a 2x2 draw, though, just to be safe with these guys. 2x2. Go ahead and automate all that stuff. Cool. 2x2. Boom. We get 4 2x2 draws. Wonderful. I'm going to break this guy. You might see what's happening here. 2x2 draw. And then boom. Boom. How's the draw? I didn't even read it. Crafting menu. You watch it outside of the first slot. Second slot, put the block to use texture at the inside. Third slot, put a frame draw. On the third... Okay, yeah. So I got to pick this guy up. Sorry. Let's go thick inlaid stone. Get a second piece. So what I want to do is clear the grid. Place this guy here. And place those two there. And then we get this guy. Which looks pretty cool. So he'll store the stuff. He'll obviously store logs and sticks. I probably do want to put a void upgrade in him. Specifically a functional storage. Is that what yeah, functional storage drawer. So we'll grab one of those. I wouldn't even mind a storage upgrade for this guy. Do I need to upgrade them? Yeah, they need to get upgraded one by one. That's fine. We'll just carry one through the through the ropes, I guess. So the copper one, we'll upgrade that to this guy and whatnot. We'll see what we can take that up to. Gold. Can we do diamond? I think so. So do that as well. Boom. Netherite, what does that do? Multiplies by 32. I need special stuff for that. I'll do 2. Just because it didn't take too long. Arguably, we should automate it, but this is literally the first draw we've made so far. So I'm not feeling like we need to. You know what I mean? I don't think this will be too frequent. And if it is, we'll do it at that point. All right, so utility will be voiding. Storage will be these. This can now store 295,000 logs and sticks. And obviously saplings if we get some. Awesome. From there, you guessed it, the friendly neighborhood entangling binder. We'll grab this guy. Some of you guys are screaming about me using this entangled block. You can't stop me. Once I got the taste of the entangled block, it was all over. All right, so we've got room here. This guy will go there. Obviously entangled. And what do I want? I would like an external storage. And we'll set him up to extract only. Cool. Sweet. So that guy should be good to go. Should have him attached. Nothing else is in there. Awesome. Wonderful. So, now allegedly it is doable. I can search for my blood. I said you get the liquid blood, but I didn't say you get the solid blood. And it's the solid blood that we're actually getting here. So, I actually kind of messed up these recipes, didn't I? Yeah, my bad. Hey, at least it clicked before I got too late. So this guy here isn't making blood. He's making hardened blood. And this guy here isn't making blood. He's making a hardened blood as well. Now, I'm not sure if they're going to fight over which one they use, because obviously 2 possible recipes making the same outcome. I'm not sure. Currently, we don't have any leaves, I believe, so should be able to order this. One of those. Cool. So we can see in here, the log is there. It's making blood. The blood is here. We should get the perfect amount. Obviously, the squeezer, he'll take his time. The pipes will take their time. Halfway there. I want to see it at least happen once so that we know for sure that everything works. Obviously. Here we go. One more piece of this puzzle. Boom. And it obviously dries. And voila. Cool. Nice. I also just saw that this guy probably could do with a little bit of power. He doesn't need a crazy amount, but just a steady income. Sweet. Awesome. So, now it is literally just a waiting game for that botany pot to grow. Let's go ahead and lower our throttle as well. Is that good? There we go. Yeah. Cool. Sure. So, where are we? Spirit Reanimator I would like, which needs one of these, which I can craft. No, I can't craft one of those. Hardened blood. Oh, sorry, not that. I need to smelt this guy to get the bits out of, I believe. Let's double check this. So by smelting this guy, and it is included as an option, I should get 9. In the past, these guys wouldn't give you 9. They'd give you something else, but let's see. We couldn't even see. He gave me 9, because we had one before. We've now got 10. Cool. All I need now is a dark power gem, which needs some blood and a dark gem in the infuser. If we search blood, we've got a syringe here, obviously, and we've got some condensed blood, which I think we can just chuck into the system. So that should work too. We might even have some from these rewards. We've got blood in there. We've got 4,000 blood, if you can see in the bottom right corner where the actual number shows up. So I'll chuck that there. Yep, it's working. Cool. Oh, the time in a bottle. Yeah, hold on. We never did that. That would be perfect for right now. I could just speed this guy up. Boom, boom. How difficult is it to... What do I need? I need some stuff. Okay. Hold on. Bear with me. Just going to quickly at least get some of this stuff made. At mystical... Let's finish using that guy. There we go. And then we'll use this guy up. Pretty much. Cool. And then what? That one. I know what I'm doing. I'm a pro. What are we trying to make? What do we have? We have a tier 2. We need a tier 3. That is going to cost us 4 orange guys. Oh, we've already got that. Okay, what? We'll make that in a second. This guy's done. We'll try to at least remain coherent. Okay. Blood infusion core. Crafted. Is that going to be another quest done? I would have hoped so, but it is not currently. Let's go have a look. Evil craft. Oh, I needed 8 of those in my inventory. Unlucky. Okay. How much evil, how much undead do we have? Almost enough. I'll make some more later to get that quest done, I guess. In the meantime, I guess we'll just craft this thing. I'm sure there's no bad that can come from that. Spirit Reanimator. There he is. So, box goes here. Egg goes there. So let's see, do we have an egg? We do. We have dragon egg. We can chuck that there. Egg goes there. All we need is blood. Oh, he used up some blood. He used the blood from the blood extractor, and he made a tiny amount of progress. Okay, cool. So if I right-click from here, we've now got blood on this. And I can place that here, and it will drain the blood in. And obviously this guy will run a little bit more. I'm not sure how much blood he needs. That's about 4,000. So we can probably like round up whatever it's going to be at the end here. He is functioning. Does he look cool? Oh, he's got like the blood bubbles popping out. Oh, he's got a spawn egg textured in. That looks really cool. Oh, I really like that. That's a very cool design. He's quite slow in taking the blood, to be honest. You can probably catch up, to be honest. Let's chuck that blood in there as well. Alright, I'm no longer know how much blood he's got. Or how much blood it needs, but I think that's actually going to be plenty, which is pretty cool. Do I want to quickly do that spawn egg? Not the spawn egg, sorry. The tier 3, this guy? I think we can. I was automating this at some point, but I think I broke the recipe. Or it wasn't worth doing. Maybe? Or is it still doable? Does anyone remember? This guy has those filters. I don't think I filtered them on this side. Yeah. Is that a problem? Might not be a problem. Might be a problem. Yeah, it's probably a problem. We'll just do it manually. Hold on. No, we're not prosperity. It's this thing, yeah. We're just going to do a quick manual craft here. Nothing to worry about. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will... no, that actually should be fine. Yeah, everything should be fine. No. No, it won't be fine. Let's take this out temporarily so that he doesn't do anything. Because he's going to extract the bit that goes in the middle. He won't be able to help himself. Alright, so that's going to go there. And that should work. And then I realized I need the blue stuff. That's what we need. So I'm going to need, yeah, the blue stuff. At Mystical, hold on, we've got this. Tertium to the blue stuff. Nope, sorry. I need green stuff to orange stuff. I'm going to make a stack of that. Cool. Orange stuff to the blue stuff. That's plenty. Awesome. So now I can click this, click that. Grab out the sugar. This final ingredient is obviously sitting there. It can stay there, believe it or not. We'll just quickly do this. This is nice. Oh, do I need 2 of these? I think I needed like 2 of these for the time in a bottle. We can make 1 at least. Take that out, put that back in. Starts up the second part. It's pretty cool that it does that. So, I guess there's that. Yeah, okay. So, speed 3 augment is what we're making. There we go. And the time in a bottle, yeah, it needs 2 of them. Well, and this thing's probably done. It was a nice thing to do in between, but this guy is done. And we have a wither spawn egg that it claims cannot be used on a spawner. That is Mr. Minecraft himself that is telling us that, allegedly. That is the word that is on the streets. Now, in this room, we have wither skeletons being spawned. Courtesy of the wither skeleton spawner. Do we think that this is merely a guide? Merely a guide to follow that might not actually mean anything? I think so. Let's quickly take care of this guy. Oh, I forgot about the spirits. Oh, okay. I'm gonna try it. You ready? Boom. Oh, no. Okay. So. Okay. Interesting. Let's turn off our magnet. So that didn't work. That didn't work. Cannot be used on a spawner. I would love to know what other ideas we have on how I can use this spawn egg for my own evil acts, if you will. I'm glad that we did it though. It is cool. I've never done that before. So you can do that with any mob, I imagine. Which once again sounds pretty cool. Make a spawn egg from any mob. What's a good one? What would we want to do? Obviously we've got wither skeletons, we've got blazers. I'm trying to think of like a mob that you don't see that often that you could do. Also, wither spawn egg. Yeah, the wither spawn egg, it's not even in the list. This is like a special item. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't exist in JEI. Obviously it exists in this section here though. Cool. Okay. Sweet. Alright, well anyway. Let's go ahead and finish this guy, shall we? So we'll grab our essences out. Let's go at mystical. What am I going to need more of? Because I can probably just, yeah, get the 4 of that I need. Got plenty of that. That should be good. Sweet. Alright, we've got the last one crafting here. All has been good. And then we should have a time in a bottle, which is also pretty cool. We can start speeding things up. Yeah, wither spawn egg. I wonder if that was a recent thing that they fixed, like when they changed all the recipes. I wonder if I had have been quick enough, if I could have gotten away with it. You know what I mean? Before they got it. That would have been very fun to mess around with. I mean, it would have been insanely... I mean, this thing, right? These aren't even running as well as they could. There's a lot you can... Like, I can speed those up a lot faster. The only one that is running as fast as it should be is the squid spawner. Which is quite funny for what it is. Like, the second that they die and they're below the max, you'll see more spawn in, like, instantly. The second one dies, another one spawns in. If I up the max there, we should get a lot more. I'm also realizing now there's a lot on the ground that aren't being picked up. This guy has a lot of tentacle. Why has he got a lot of tentacle? Void overflow. Voids allows single slot to be filled with items. Voids everything else. Only works with other upgrades and automation. Works in GUI. Is he not faster? Is that what? Huh? Can I... What's this? It's sophisticated. Can we move this guy? Packing tape. Can I pack this up? Requires paper. Hold on. Was there a sophisticated... there is a sophisticated packing tape. We'll try that. That should just be easier. Boom. He's packed up. I'm going to pick him up. I'm going to grab another chest as like a buffer. And we're going to use a item pipe to do it. That sounds like it makes more sense. So we'll do this guy here. So he'll fill up with the tentacles. And then we are going to have item pipe here with oak chest on top. We'll swap this guy out for wrench. Set him to do that. And that should be good. All that's still set the same. This guy just needs pipe upgrade. That was probably a decent cause of the lag we were getting. I wouldn't be surprised. Because there is a lot down there. That'll be good though. Hey, getting this taken care of, that is going to be very nice for everyone involved. I could probably help him along, but where's the fun in that? Oh god. Why is it? It should be going in here and getting voided. Do I need to have one empty spot for this to work? Is that the problem? Do I need to go into settings, memory settings, and just remove that? How do I do that? How do I right click? Okay, there we go. What's that though? Why is that going there? Is it because I've got it set to allow? What is this? Oh, that's tentacle, that's calamari. My bad. My bad. I think that's a new one that's been added. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Okay. I genuinely thought the calamari was the tentacle. Like, I thought it was the same thing because I'd only ever saw it in here and then in here. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, I probably could have left it how it was then. That's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's not the end of the world. But that is everything picked up, right? Oh, beautiful. All right, cool. Okay. Well, anyway, this guy should be done. Or was he? Is that what I took out? Yeah, cool. All right, let's go ahead and make a time in a bottle. He's going to need some unobtainium, but that's easy peasy, lemon squeezy done. Lemon squeezy done. There we go. Time in a bottle. And so this guy, as you can see, that number will start ticking up. And once we have a lot more time in it, we can start using it to speed things up. But what I will say is, guess what? We didn't get the win-win part, but thank you, Hatch John, because we did the rest of it, and we've got ourselves a spawn egg. We could probably get another pedestal. I like these supplementary ones. And chuck this with us. Can I really not grab this out? What have I done to deserve this? Please, pedestal. Please. Okay, we'll make some more. Fine. I'll make some brand new ones. There we go. What? They don't even... What? Okay. And we'll just place this here. Cool. Wither. So imagine if I right-clicked and it spawned a wither. Oh, what a horrible end to the episode that would have been. Phew. Alright, sweet. There we go. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Hopefully you had some fun. I definitely should have grabbed some screenshots of us capturing the wither. Maybe I'll try to get that in the... what do you call it? In the editing. I'll see if we've got a picture of it. But otherwise, that will probably be the thumbnail or something like that. Maybe. With the title above it. But thank you for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Hopefully you learned a thing or two maybe about Evilcraft. I was going to say blood magic. Evilcraft. Yeah, pretty cool. This is a nice page. I think we saw this yesterday. That's pretty cool. Thank you, of course, for you watching the video. Thank you. Thank you to those of you that have subscribed. Thank you for doing that. Whenever it was, thank you. Thank you for liking the video if you happen to. If not, it's fine. Not every video is a banger. And yeah, thanks for watching. Thank you, of course, to our donators and channel members. Thank you to our Tier 3 channel members, Melizzy, Andre, and Final Phoenix 13. I'll go just double check that we don't have any newbies joining or anything like that. We'll have a quick look. We're good. All's good. We've got some people nearing some new badges. I don't know who, but I'm sure it's happening. Yeah, thank you guys. And yeah, hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.